Okay. Oh, what are we doing today? Today is Thursday. We got a bunch of rain and now it's like super cloudy and misty. Well, foggy. It just feels like the air is wet. All that's to say that the soybeans are not going to be ready to cut until at least this afternoon. We're supposed to see the sun here about by 11 o'clock. I'm thinking by like noontime, 1 o'clock, we should be able to cut some beans today. But we're also cleaning cow barn and doing some of that today. We'll see. For starters today, we're gonna fire up the combine and get the head off, because on Saturday night, the beans were getting tough and I caught a slug and plugged the feeder house. And basically, when I went to reverse the feeder house, it reversed like the whole slug all at once and pulled up the pan on the grain head. I've never had that happen to me before, and I'm not really even sure how it happened. I think that perhaps I hit a rock earlier in the day and it popped the pan up and I didn't notice that it was up. All this is gibberish to you probably right now until I show you what happened. We got everything buried in the shed here, so we're gonna have to play, what's it called? Musical farm equipment. As a side note, I want to show you guys my new shoes. These are Brunt workwear shoes, I guess is what their company's called. They're comfortable. They're not going to take a whole lot of break-in, I can tell that already. There's only one spot on them that is currently breaking in. It's on my left big toe. So this company is fairly new and they make factory direct work boots that are supposed to be really comfortable. I'm very particular about my work boots and nobody seems to make a pair I like. So far there's nothing that displeases me about these. Oh, other than the composite toe. I am not a fan of composite toe or steel toe or any hard toe. I usually keep my toes out of things. My feet are really wide and they kind of scrunch up my toes. It's not very comfortable. I've learned to deal with it because it seems like every pair of boots these days is composite toe. I'm trying these boots out and I'll let you guys know how they hold up. Okay, finally after about half an hour of moving equipment, the combine is ready to come out. All right, so this is what we're dealing with here. This pan is supposed to be flush with this back piece here, and it's like not. And real loose here. So basically, oh, son of a gun, we're gonna need to buy that one. This whole pan flipped up. I don't know how it slipped out of the latches or whatever. It clips around this piece. And then this one flipped up and took a tumble right out of the head. And it's supposed to be spot welded to this piece right here. And it's not. All right, so these Torx bolt looking things are a T40. T40. So I'm gonna try backing all these out so I can pull that pan ahead and then get those latches. There's like these little spring clips. They're supposed to be tight to this. They must have gotten screwed up. So we're gonna do some hammering and some unbolting and some rebolting here. Some straightening. I think these pieces can all be salvaged. Wow, that's sharp. We shall see. Weird stuff like this always happens to me. Like my brother could drive this combine for 10,000 hours and this weird thing would never happen to him. One time when I was 17 or 18, I was running a 5-bottom plow that had a 2-point hitch on it. If we can find a picture of it, we're gonna put it in here to show you. Somehow, the 2-point hitch is when it's hooked up to these two arms, that one over there and this one here. Somehow, this plow, I went to back it up in the soft dirt and the plow flipped over on the top of it. Nothing broke. It just flipped over. You could never do it again if you tried. The sun is shining and we got some blue skies coming in, so we better get a move on here. Otherwise, we're gonna lose some precious soybean harvesting time. All right, so we're gonna zip some bolts off here and see if we can get these pans off and get them straightened out quick. There's these little nuts that are attached to these rock dam pieces that some of them want to spin in the hole, like this one right here. I gotta get some vice grips on it. Show that one who's boss. Okay, there's the old piece. Chuck it. I think we need a new one of those. I really did a number on this head. Down here, I think this is where the problem started, is I think we hit a rock and it punched this up. And then when I reversed the head, I think this finger caught back here and popped this up, which went right down the line and popped them all up. Fantastic. All right, now we got to bend some pieces down. These little brackets are supposed to be pretty much tight to there. And then we got to bend this back. We did a number on her. Metal straightening 101. We have to put a board under here and then step on it to bend it back. Put the board right at this angle or bend this. I gotta cut this little burr off here. Good as new. This is like the pits where they smash the race cars and straighten them up. Can you just feel the adrenaline rush? I could literally break anything. Gotta bend all these back down a little.
Alright. Oh, thanks.
What?
You just
lost your nut.
sent my nuts flying.
This little nut piece is spinning on this rock dam piece, so we're gonna switch it out with one that doesn't require a bolt hole. Everyone has a nut, but not everyone gets a bolt in it.
Probably ought to run a tap through that. You can't push that one in until we get it to the end. This. Now we gotta go towards you a little bit. Alright, so now tap it this way.
There we go, we got the last piece in. Now we just gotta slap these bolts in, and that's how you fix a 630 grain platform like a NASCAR pit crew. I feel like Ricky Bobby right now. You know, if you're not first, you're last. That's my life motto. Well, we're gonna clean the barn out real quick. Aaron's over there still working on the combine. All right, we're heading up. We're gonna check on the beans and see how they're doing. See if we could maybe get the combine out. We got the sunshine. I'm just not sure if they're gonna be dry enough because the ground is so wet. But it looks like the neighbors are hauling them. They could be doing them wet. I guess we'll find out in about 2 minutes. So in order to harvest, we need dry pods, and we wanted the beans to be down below like 15 or 16%. So basically, if the beans are soft to chew on, typically higher than 16s. The pods are definitely dry, they're crunchy, so that's not so much of an issue, but the beans are kind of soft. I'm gonna guess that these are probably 16 or 17%. In about an hour, I think we could probably start combining. We could get the rest of this field done today. There's only about 20 acres, if that. Oh, there goes the O'Hara's parts truck. So I think that maybe in an hour we might come try it, depending on if we get our part for the combine and stuff. Hey Sawyer, do you want to do a donut? We can do a pretty good donut in this truck. Last load of poop going out. All right, we made it to the field, and we got our buddy Silas with us today. We're gonna give him a lesson on how to drive the combine. In case anything happens to me, Silas can be the left-hand man. Alright, Silas, so put your steering wheel down with that middle button down there.
This one?
Yeah. Alright, your separator's already on. You gotta turn the head on with that.
This one?
Yep. So push it down and push it forward. Alright, there we go. So that's going. Now to stop the buzzing, you gotta put it all the way up to full speed. So hit the white rabbit.
This one?
Yep. Alright, now you can take your lever and push it forward. That's how we're going to go forward. And then you can hit the number 2 button when the head is ready to go down. Put her down. There you go. Alright. Silas is going to combine some beans for us. The hardest part with soybeans is you have to like play with the reel all the time. So this button is your reel height, and that moves it in and out. And these short ones you can put it down. So hit that button down. Yeah.
It's like that or more?
Yeah, that's good. You're missing some over here. You probably can't see that because Levi's in the way.
Yeah.
Did you ever think this was going to be such a thrilling experience?
Easier than I thought.
Yeah. So now hit the 1 to go up. Oh, you already did. Well, let's just do one more loop for fun. You can go faster if you're comfortable. I'm just saying that because I'm not sure where you're comfortable.
Wow.
How old are you, Silas?
10.
10? 10 years old. There we go. We have a professional combine driver. All right, now you can hit 2. Speed demon. We're at 3 miles an hour. Alright, that's too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Nice and easy. That's the way we like it. Good job, Silas. And you can put it on turtle. Alright, there we go. We're a little too wet, so we probably shouldn't keep going. Silas is approved for combining soybeans. Now a licensed driver. And we didn't even break any windows. That's pretty good.